What's up everybody, my name is JR, aka the Sinister Camaro, and today I've got my lovely wife and the baby with us today. Loki is underneath me, so he might make an appearance. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, thank you guys for love and support, continued support on these videos. Today we're going to make a couple little announcements, changes or things that have been going on, give you an update about what's been going on. The major point of this video is to give you guys a baby update because we've been falling behind, or at least I've been falling behind on making a video like this, so keep you guys updated. We're gonna get right into it and we're gonna tell you everything you need to know up to this point right after this. Alright guys, so like I said before, we're going to give you a baby update. Instead of coming from me, because you hear from me all the time, I'm going to turn over to my wife and she's going to give you a little bit of update about what's been going on with the baby scene.
Alright, so we are at 34 weeks. So we have about 6 weeks left until her due date. For those of you that didn't already know, it is a girl. As far as the medical side of things, everything's going well. Everything's looking good for me and for baby. At one point we did have one appointment where we got a little nervous and a little scared because I went in and my heart rate was really high. It was 130, and because my heart rate was high, her heart rate was high as well. They wanted to send us for a CT scan, but I told them I think it's just stress because that day my car wouldn't start. We ended up having to get a new battery for my car, but my car wouldn't start and I was running late between trying to get my car to start and not being able to get my shoes on. And then I was also upset because it was the first appointment that he couldn't come to because of coronavirus. So I was just really stressed out that morning. So they had me come back on a different day and they checked everything again. And then on that day, everything was fine and everything's been fine since then. So no CT scan, mommy and baby are fine. We also did the gestational diabetes test and that came back really good. They said I was nowhere near having gestational diabetes, so I was glad for that. That's something I've worked really hard on during this pregnancy because I love my sweets, but I haven't had any soda, any coffee, and I've cut back on the sweets dramatically from what I used to eat. So
but don't worry guys, I've been picking up the slack. I've been doing like 2-3 times the amount of sweets, so we're going to keep it in the family and everything like that. So don't worry, I'm keeping up the sweet side, at least some artificial side of it, because you know I'm not.
Now I mean I am pregnant, so you know I've had my Oreos and my ice cream here and there and things like that, but I haven't gone overboard with it. It hasn't been every single day or every single meal or anything like that, but medically speaking, baby girl's good to go, and hopefully she'll be here in the next 6 weeks or so, and we're excited. We're working on her nursery. It's a mess right now.
It is. I'll show you guys in a minute.
So
we call it the Smurf Room. You'll see why.
So before we got married and started trying to get pregnant, well I should say when we got married, before we started trying to get pregnant, we started using what's going to be her room as like a storage room. So our house has 3 bedrooms, so we have the one we sleep in, we have the office we're in now, and then we have what's going to be her room, and we were using that as storage. And when I moved in, that's just kind of the room that the stuff that I didn't know where to put it, we just stuck in there. And then the elderly couple that owned the house before he bought it, they left some stuff behind and that stuff got put in there too. So we have a bunch of stuff, a bunch of junk that we haven't used in years that's sitting in there that we're trying to get rid of. We're trying to sell it, trying to throw out stuff, and we got to get rid of that stuff so we can paint and set up all of her furniture. We have the furniture, we just can't set it up until we get everything painted first.
I think everybody has one of those rooms though.
I think everybody does have one of those rooms.
Everybody out there, if you're a homeowner, I'm pretty sure you have that, or if everybody's stuffed in the garage, the attic, the basement, whatever you may have, everybody has that kind of room. Yeah,
everybody has that kind of space somewhere in their house where it's just junk and you don't need it, but you hold on to it for whatever reason. And it's time for all of it to go. So he'll show you the Smurf Room and he'll let you see why we call it the Smurf Room.
Yeah.
in a little bit.
Alright guys, so here it is. This is going to be the Smurf room like I was talking about before. This is going to be the nursery where the little girl's going to be. Excuse the mess, please. I know it's going to look bad. As you can see, it's blue. The purpose was going to be that this is going to be a Duke Blue Devil room with some white accents and Blue Devil like tiles and stuff on the walls, but we never got around to it. It just kind of went blue and that's it. This entertainment center is going to be for sale, so if anybody wants it and you're local, just let us know. It's big and heavy, so we've got to find a day to get it out of here, but it's got a nice entertainment. The side flaps kind of like go in front and close like a cabinet, so you can open it up. We've got a little itty bitty TV in there right now. But yeah, this is the blue room. This is going to be the nursery. The next time you see it, you might see a little bit different. But as you can see at the corners down here and around the windows, we've already started masking them off. Hopefully this weekend we'll start painting it and everything like that. So, yep, that is the Smurf room. We never showed it to you before because it's disgusting in here.
It's not disgusting.
It's disgusting. Messy. So, we never showed you this before. You probably want to see it like this again, so enjoy it while you can. And that's pretty much it. So guys, this past couple weeks, weekends, we've been hard at, well, we haven't been hard at work, but we've been blessed, I should say, with awesome family and friends.
Y'all have been hard at work.
Yes. So we appreciate every single one of you. So like 2 weeks ago, we had a baby shower where it's like a drive-through thing. It's a new thing because of the whole virus thing, social distancing and all that. But a few of you actually came through, some of you even like over 2 hours, just to wish us the best and to give us a gift for the baby. So I just want to say thank you guys, anybody who took part in that. Thank you to my cousin, my aunts, and my grandma for being out there with us.
And your mom.
My mom, my dad was out there. So we had a good old time. It didn't rain, it was nice and hot, but we had shade, so we were good. But everybody who took part in that, I just want to say thank you for the setup, for the gifts, everything. It's just amazing. It's blown us away. This past week, on this past Saturday, we actually had a virtual baby shower, which I never thought I would ever say. But basically, you guys and my family, friends, whoever it may be, basically went on our registry, ordered stuff, it went straight to our house, and we had a specific day where we opened it up and we could actually see the reaction on our Facebook Live and all that. So a few of you actually came out to that. A lot of you ordered a lot of stuff, and I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you for that, because there's some big ticket items on there. I don't know how you guys did it or anything, but it just blew us away to have as many friends and family that we have that actually support this little girl before she's even here. I just want to say thank you guys for all of that, and I think that's about it for me.
So a lot of you have also been asking what we plan on naming her. So we don't have a name picked out yet. We do have a list, a short list of names, and we're going back and forth on those names. We're calling her by those different names, trying to see which one feels right. But we haven't settled on anything. So if you have any suggestions, we're still open to them. So in the comments below, put any suggestions you have for what baby girl's name should be.
You got about 6 weeks, so get to it. The reason why we haven't been really uploading a lot of update videos, which I should have, because this whole process has been just insane with this whole coronavirus stuff. So with her being a high risk, with us trying last year, with the loss that we had at the beginning of last year, and with the virus stuff going on, no matter if you believe in it or not, we are doing our best to distance ourselves away from people. It's not that we don't like you guys. I'd love to give you guys hugs all day long, and I felt so bad doing these birthday parades, and everybody come up to me wanting to shake my hand or get a hug or whatever, but I just couldn't because I've got my wife to worry about, the baby to worry about, and my dad's not in good health, so I definitely don't want to give that to him either. A lot of stuff's been going on financially. So with her being out of work, that's a financial hit for us. With me, I'm still working. I'm working from home. Thankfully, my job allows me to do that. I'm able to still help people from here. I had like 40 hours of PTO at the beginning of this year. We didn't expect any of this to happen, so I figured I'd just take a nice vacation. At Christmas time, visit with family and everything so they get to see the baby bump and all that. And then I'd come back to work and I would take like no vacations at all except for like holidays, which we have to. But unfortunately, because of the hard times, we actually had to take mandatory PTO like a day every single week. If you think about it, doing stuff like that and you don't accrue as much time as you spend every week, it's going to keep going down, down, down. So we were worried that we wouldn't have any PTO because like my wife, she had to use all of her PTO as well for just to keep the money coming in.
For shutdown.
Yeah, so basically we can keep buying everything that she's gonna need. So that was a little bit of a hit for us. We had to get through that. Luckily, everything seems to be shaping up more. I don't have to really take that PTO day. I'm still taking like holidays, and that's it, like I used to. So I'm building a little bit up. I don't think I'll get lucky if I have a week. So I'm hoping I can at least spend that week with my wife and the baby when she comes. But I was really worried about that. That was probably the hardest thing to probably have to deal with. Find time, because if it was any other time, if we weren't having a kid or anything like that, fine with it, whatever, give me some PTO days, I'll relax at home. But since this is a different thing and I wanted to save some up for her, that's gonna be a little bit harder. But my work's working with me, so that's good. I love my place that I work, and if any of you guys are watching, thank you guys for all the support that you've given me, like mentally, with helping with projects, trying to find ways of making this work for us. I just appreciate every single one of you for that. So thank you. And her job too, because they've been a tremendous help too, as much as they can be, with all the people that got affected by that. So that we just have some great people that we work under.
So basically with my work, when the coronavirus first came to the US, and everything was still uncertain about stay-at-home orders, how long it was going to last, who would and wouldn't qualify for unemployment, that type of thing. They required us to use PTO during that uncertain time, and I used all of mine up before then they realized that, okay, we would all of us would qualify for unemployment, and then started applying for unemployment. But by that time, PTO is gone. So now when baby girl gets here, I'm not going to have any paid leave. So, but luckily he will still be working and bringing in some money for us.
Don't anybody feel like donations or anything like that. We're going to never ask you for donations unless it's for like a good cause outside of us. We're going to be fine. But we do appreciate your love and support, because I know there's a couple of you out there that are probably going to message me like, well, how can I help? Don't worry about it. Just prayers is all we need. That's pretty much it. Everything's gonna work itself out. We know it. No matter what happens, we'll be there for each other, and we'll definitely keep you guys in a loop as much as we can.
And we really, really do appreciate everybody that sent something for her off of the registry. We know that it's a hard time. We're not poor by any means, but we still definitely have felt the financial effects of everything that's happened. So we really appreciate everybody out there that used their hard-earned money during this really weird, unusual time to help love and support our little baby.
Yep. Just want to say, everybody out there, stay safe. Distancing, all that is still a thing. Even though you see a bunch of people going to the beach together and being in large groups, protesting, again, we don't see the protest as a negative side or anything. We understand why it's being fought for, and we're with you guys on it 110%. We wish we could be out on the front lines with you, but like I said, high risk. We support the movement. We support everything about it. Our wonderful friends that have surrounded us are big into the movement as well, so we're definitely supporting them. If there's anything we can do, let us know.
Just be safe
Yes.
about it.
Yes, be very safe. Protest all you want. That's freedom of speech. I don't care what side you want, what you agree with and don't. This is obviously something that affects a lot of people, and we want to definitely be there and help support that as well.
Just wear your mask, wear it correctly.
Yep.
Don't keep taking it on and off.
Don't have it underneath your chin.
Over the nose, over and around the mouth.
Even if you think that the mask doesn't do anything, trust me, working in a hospital, that having something in front of your mouth, even if you don't think you have it, it's still a deterrent of that getting out and spreading even more. Like there's a lot of people that have it and don't know it. There's a lot of free tests going around now. That's why the numbers are jumping back up. So don't believe the numbers on the media stuff. Keep yourself safe first and foremost. Don't worry about what everybody else says, if it's a joke or whatever. Keep yourself safe, because regardless of what you think, the age difference, what age groups it hits, they have to get it from somewhere. If your grandparents are sitting at home, sitting there waiting for this to go away, if you're out at the beach, out partying at bars and stuff around a lot of people, you're going to be that carrier to them who's most affected by this. And the hardships that people face with funerals and stuff today, You're not allowed to be a large group of people in one big funeral anymore, at least for right now. That's really hit a lot of people really hard. We know of people that have actually been hit by it, and they're unable to go to the hospital to see their relative that's been in the hospital for months with this. They are unable to, if they pass away for whatever reason, God forbid that happens, but if they pass away, then like they don't have that big funeral that they were expecting with all their friends, that they touched a lot of hearts in their life. Those people can't come and show their respect in person. They're gonna have to see it through a camera, best case scenario, and that hurts a lot of people, and that affects a lot of people. And just watching people go through that is heart-wrenching, and there's no way to track how the infection got into the person. It's not like Jimmy went to this party right here.
Why's it gotta be Jimmy?
My bad, Jimmy. So Derek went to this party over here. He came home and gave it to his grandparents 2 weeks later. She was not feeling well and went to the hospital, and then a month later they pinpointed, hey Derek, that party you went to, that was all you killed her. Like, you can't do that. So you just got to be very respectful about this whole situation.
Basically, you can be asymptomatic.
Big words over here.
Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So, or even like if you're one of those people that's going out and taking multiple risks, you're not going to know which place you got it from. So if you're going to the beach and you're going to protest and you're not wearing a mask, and you're going to Walmart and you're not wearing a mask, and you're hanging out with all your friends every weekend like you were before, there's no way for you to pinpoint where you got it from. And even if you do show symptoms, you can carry it for like 2 weeks before you show symptoms, or you can be completely asymptomatic and give it to grandma, grandpa, baby, you know, the more vulnerable people in the community. Vulnerable people in the community.
So that's pretty much what we want to hit on with that. One final little note out there, if you haven't noticed, Manscape right here, we actually are renewed for a third quarter. So yeah, so we are still sponsored with Manscaped as of right now. You'll be seeing some more ads and stuff. You guys seem to like the ads. They're funny, they're lively, they're not very well documented with a camera per se. I'm trying to get better. But the joke's there, you guys get it, you're laughing, and that's what we enjoy. And we love seeing you guys actually use the codes and save yourself 20% off and free shipping. So we want to continue that in the next 3 months that we have with them. I just want to let you know that the code is going to change. If you've seen all the videos with the code Sinister in it, that code is going to be deactivated as of 6/10/2020. So in the next 2 days from filming this on a Wednesday. So just know that the new code is Camaro 20. That's CAMARO 20, and it's all one word. You'll see that in the next ads, and I'm trying to change it where I can, as far as my Instagram post, Facebook post, all that stuff. So be on the lookout for that. It saves you 20% off plus free shipping just by buying products, and everything you buy actually helps support this channel as well. So we appreciate every single one of you that does that, because the fact that they've renewed us for 3 different quarters now means that we're actually showing positivity in their numbers.
Because of you guys.
Yeah, so we've actually been using the products, the Lawnmower 2.0, 3.0, the ear and nose trimmer weed whacker they just came out with. They're all really good products, or we wouldn't back them up ourselves. We only back up the good products. They even have some kind of deodorant for your undercarriage. They've got like different underwears, shirts like you see here, totes. If you have a bunch of their products, you can tote around in their special bag. Just a whole bunch of different stuff that you can get. I know this sounds like an ad, but really they support our channel.
Because it is one. I'm kidding.
But really, they support our channel more than anybody else right now. They're a big name, and they actually support a small channel like this, a small Instagram, Facebook. Speaking of Instagram, Facebook, I'm posting more out there, so go over there and check us out so that you can be in the loop about when the videos go live and all the nice pictures from the parades and stuff. The code's changing. It's not going to be Sinister anymore. It's going to be Camaro 20, and the more you guys use it, the more they'll support the channel, the more we can do with this channel. So that's all I want to say about that. So with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for listening to the ramble on. I just want to say thank you guys for love and support. Make sure to like this video so that it really helps out our channel, helps out this video.
Baby likes.
Yeah, she does. Share this channel with your friends and family. Make sure we can grow bigger, better, so we can do bigger stuff on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more stuff like Tech Tip Tuesdays. We've got automotive stuff coming at you, car care maintenance, reviews like product reviews, installs, all that good stuff. And then we've also even added a cooking recipe type channel on there, which I'm still working on. We've only got one video out so far, but I'm kind of in a trial period of the next like 2 videos or so. I'm going to see how they're doing, and if they do well enough, we'll keep them. If not, we'll remove them from the channel. So, but I wanted a couple recipes out there because you guys keep asking. That's pretty much it. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Don't forget, always remember, stay sinister. You really want to be in that scene, don't you? At the end. You're gonna be.
I knew I could do it better.
Okay.
Perfect.